Hey guys, how are you today? Mama V here, and I want to talk about someone that I've met who bakes cakes. It's called Toni's Treats, and you can find her on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and you really need to try this young lady. Her cakes are wonderful. Over here, I have got a rum cake, and here it's lemon drizzle. The rum cake, we had a birthday party on Saturday night, and the lady wanted a variety of cakes to be made available. She wanted rum cake, but she didn't want the traditional type rum cake, so I got Toni to make this up for me. And my son loves lemon drizzle, so I asked her to do me a lemon drizzle as well. The plan is to start having cakes available for desserts. At the moment, we only do Jamaica ginger cake, apple pie with custard. And so once you order what you want, then I can get this young lady to do the cake for me. Now, you must be wondering why there's a hole in this lemon drizzle cake. I'm gonna have to tell you what happened. When the cake came, I wanted to put it in its container that I've got. This is the container. And as you can see, the cake, I must have pushed it down too much, and the cake got stuck in the container. Hence why there's a hole in this lemon drizzle cake. But I'm sure it's not going to affect the taste, because I have Toni's cakes all the time, and I get people ordering and things for cakes, I said, in the restaurant, birthday parties, engagement, christening. So I know it's going to taste good. So I've got my cup of tea in my Mama V's cup, not my original Jamaica cup, because I did tell you guys what happened to my Jamaica cup, and I'm waiting for someone to send me a replacement. Right, so I'm going to cut a piece of this cake and I'm going to eat it while I talk to you about one of the fond memories that I had growing up with my family, my siblings, my mother, nieces and nephews. All right, here's my slice of cake and my cup of tea. Right, so one of my memories, when I came back to the shop and I looked at the cake and I saw the big hole in the middle. I remember there was a time when my mother used to bake cakes. She was really brilliant at making cakes. Anybody who wanted cakes made, they would go to her. Right? Weddings, christenings, funerals, birthday parties, you name it, and my mother would make it. Now, when we were growing up, my mother really had of time with the siblings. When she baked the cakes and she leave it to cool and gone off to church, we used to sneak in the kitchen, pick up the cake. You see how the cake is? We'd pick the cake up because it's not been iced yet. and we would turn the cake upside down, and we would dig out the middle of the cake. Can you believe it? We used to dig out the middle of the cake, right? Eat it. That was me, my sister, and my younger brother. And dig out the cake, eat the cake, and turn it back the right way up in the hope that Mummy wouldn't notice it. But of course, she always did. She always noticed it. And she used to go nuts. She used to quarrel, my God, look how the picnic then dig out the middle of the cake. Picnic, how I do no so? And she would go into one. And I'm sitting there eating this cake, remembering how my mum used to react when we used to teeth out the middle of the cake, you know. And even if she'd iced it, we'd take piece of icing and fling it in the middle to make it hard and hide it so that she wouldn't notice. Boy, the things we used to do as kids. And I remember one time, Mum gone to church. Always happened when she gone to church, you know, because that woman was in church all the time. There's 7 days a week and she could have do it, should have been in church. So, she gone away, and there we were, me and my sister Doreen, deciding that we were going to bake while Mum was away. So we bake, right? Bake the cake, put it in. Yeah, so we would bake the cake, put it in the oven. When it was ready, we would cut it up between all of us. And my nieces and nephews were there. And we'd give them peace and tell them not to say nothing. When Mummy come, don't say nothing, keep your mouth shut, right? So what happens? After we're done eat off the cake and we tidy up the kitchen and wash out the containers and stuff them that we used, and we look around, I said, yep, she's not going to find out. So what happens? She found out. She knew something was going on. She wasn't sure what it was, but she knew something was going on. So Mum would call us all in, and the first thing that she should do was make her open her mouth and smell her mouth. Because obviously, if we're baking cake and we put rum or anything in it, she can always tell. So after she smelled her mouth and everything, she called my niece and my nephew and said, who was baking cake in my kitchen when I wasn't here? And my nephew would look at us, right? Look at the three of us, and then afterwards, he realized, said, boy, he must have got talking truth, because there's no way his grandma is going to allow him to leave that kitchen until she gets to the bottom of the story. So all of a sudden me hear the boy open the mouth and say, I think I did see Doreen over there, a bake. And looking at Doreen. And then when she done bake, all of we eat the cake. And then we tidy up. Can you believe it? In every family, there's always a snitch. And this one was a snitch. Innit, Michael? The man snitched upon we. After I'm done eat a piece of the cake too, you know. The man snitched on we. And I'm telling you, we got it that night. We got it. Not just for us baking the cake and thinking that she wasn't going to find out, but also for the fact that we were taking the cake and digging out the middle, eating it, and then I hide it thinking that she wouldn't find out. Anybody have any kind of fun memories like that? You guys used to let me know. Let me know. Because thinking about it now, right? Eating this cake, which is so nice. So nice. And it just brings back memories. Anyway, that's it. Time's up. Gotta go. If you like what you hear, I suggest that you subscribe to my YouTube channel or like my pages. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Oh gosh, I don't even know. What was it again? Twitter? Yeah. Check me out on those pages, and if you like what you're hearing, you can come back again because I've got some other stories to tell.
Yesterday, for your listening pleasure, on the day before Valentine's Day, ahead of DJ Target taking over at 7 p.m. Surely be